in my garden. And I was asking God what He wanted me to do with my life. And I began to walk down this little dim road behind my house. And I walked down that road, and I never felt God before. 40 years old, and I never felt God before. Thought I had, but I never had. I was asking God for an experience. Something that you got to have to recognize the wind or recognize the sword.
Yes.
You can't recognize the soldier standing with the sword or the wind through the mulberry trees until you have an experience.
Come on.
Yes.
Somebody else can't hear it for you. You'll have to hear that mulberry sound yourself. Nobody can see the angel with the sword for you. You got to have the eyes to see it yourself. But I was walking down that dim road, and there was a presence that come over me that is undescribable in this human language that I have here today. And I began to walk down that road, and I was so overwhelmed I didn't know what to do. And I said, yes, this is it. This is it. This is what it feels like. This is God. And I felt like I could just walk right into heaven for what I felt at that moment. There was such a presence on me, I didn't know what to do. My thought process didn't work right. All I knew was to put one foot in front of the other and keep on going. And I looked down, and there was a rock on the ground. It was a beautiful, beautiful piece of something. And it was so pretty that I stopped and I picked it up. And it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen in my life. And when I looked at that rock, that presence went away. And I recognized that the presence was gone. And I threw the rock down. I said, oh my God, please come back. Please, what have I done? What have I done here? Please come back. I got to feel that again. And all of a sudden it come back. Oh, and I said, Lord, you just don't know. I won't never. Just don't ever go away from me. And I began to walk. I said, Lord, this is it. I'm fixing to go right on into hell. And I saw another one. It was 10 times prettier than the second. First one. And I stopped and I had to pick it up. And as I reached down to pick it up, the voice spoke to me. Told me to stop. He said, those shiny things is put in your life to keep your eyes off of me. He said, but if you will keep your eyes on me, he said, I'll never leave you and I'll never forsake you. I got them rocks at home, and they're just regular old rocks. They ain't gonna look no special rock. It's just a regular old rock. But the devil made them pretty. The devil made them shine. He made them so shiny that it took my mind off the greatest presence I'd ever felt in my life. And it was shiny. He said, those shiny things you put in your life to get your attention away from me. He said, but keep your eyes on me. He said, I'll never leave you.
Come on.
Now, that's for somebody here tonight. Don't look at the shiny things.
Yes.
Don't look to the left and the right at the shiny things. Yes. He said, if you'll keep your eyes on me, he said, I'll never leave you. And I'll never forsake you. God ain't going to share you with anybody. You got to keep your eyes on me. He's not going to share you with anybody. He requires praise. He requires commitment. You can look at the shiny things, But one thing about it, you can't focus on two things at one time. If you focus on Jesus, the world gets out of focus. But if you focus on the world, Jesus gets out of focus. He said, keep your eyes on me. I'll never leave you. And I'll never forsake you. When we keep our eyes on Jesus, we can recognize the wind. And we can recognize the soldier by the wall. We know that Jesus comes in many forms. Salvation and our help can come in many physical forms. But Jesus is going to be behind you. Because it is not his will that any man should perish.